Top play season game is selected. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Notification, HUMVLEZOE561 has ready. Notification, set which notifications you receive and when you'll see them. Ready. Edit entering, uniform. Socks option is set to teams. Entering team settings screen. Pistol, Wyoming. Clear shoes, air. Boston, Coast. Memphis select. Miami, Michigan defend 4, 2, 4, 3, multiple select, ready. Home team selection Michigan Wolverines.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Entering play call screen.
The Wolverines will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
MTN FK toss slide.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And that's a long way to throw the football. When you throw that comeback, it's all the way out wide. Nice job by the corner seeing it. The receiver looks like he's running a vertical route, but then sets it down. He stays right there with him, breaks on the football, and swats it down.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Time. Auction is set to free step 15 place. Free step. There are 5 categories. You have 15 options. Spread.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room
Entering
there.
play
3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
Time.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The play action fake. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
Categories, you have 15 options. Zone fidget is selected.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Option is set to empty. Empty base flips. There are 17 categories. You have 15 options. Verticals is selected.
And the Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. On the run, still looking. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right. But don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Pulls it in, it's Straka. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down. There will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds a tight end.
Entering play call.
Get there. A fourth down stop.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Option is set to normal 6 place. Normal, we have 6 options. Cover 3.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44.
Spread.
Leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Going to swing it on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Simpson. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49.
And you don't see that often when you're running a screen and you're featuring the running back and setting it up, but you go elsewhere. It's a nice job by the offense, nice job by the quarterback in particular, seeing the defense, saying, I can make a play somewhere else, and he goes and does it.
And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Vertical hook L.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20.
Option is set to wing over. AHB power G.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
So here comes the Michigan offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Catch in the middle, it's McCulley.
This quarterback right now is an improved. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCulley. And he's brought down after a nice game. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. You saw that right there.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Punts it out of the air. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here.
Cover 3 drop. Cover 2 drop.
Now facing a third and long.
Give cushion.
From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Michigan. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Algo is selected.
First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. There he goes. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
You have 15 options.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown.
Selected.
That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes a connection. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit when you got that kind of pedigree. You always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
Gonna look downfield again. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. Complete downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
You have 15 options.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. He caught it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
And as a quarterback, that's what you want to do on these deep go-route type throws. You want to put a lot of air under it so your guy can turn around, locate it, and then make the catch.
Yeah, and that's so hard to stop. I mean, I'm running full speed down the field with a guy that's this fast, and I don't know where the ball is and when it's coming out, and trying to make a play on it is extremely difficult.
Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is.
Gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And he made the extra point without problem.
Entering play
They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got...
Entering paused screen. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to...
Guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Straight ball option is tackling, zone drops, hooks, safety with option, safety mid, auto flip defensive, cornerback matchup option is set to balance, cornerback, over. There are 5 categories.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20.
Give cushion.
Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Spread.
Caught in the backfield, it's McCulley.
Entering play call.
Absolutely nowhere to go as
There
this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling it to the ground.
Inside zone split.
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Entering play call. Coach inside zone split. Backs right. Backs protect.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Inside zone.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Mayava. Quickly complete. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Takes the handoff. It's Sanders.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
RPO alert, dive smoke, click formation, pistol. Rings, roll, AHD wide zone, AHD strip, formation, option is, doubles, AHD, all go, counter Y.
The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Backs protect.
The give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Trojans will have a 1st down.
Entering play call.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Subcategories option is set to doubles Y off 15 plays. You have 7 options. Pistol is selected.
The Trojans are on the move.
Max protect. Max protect.
Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10.
Max protect.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Now he's going to break the pocket. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
Audible.
Back to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's got it. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the 1st and goal.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
The Trojans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
AHD stretch.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Play call, coach
and the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Auction is set. Sim pressure free. Cover 4 times.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end.
Entering play call. Sim pressure free.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long.
Give cushion.
Off play action. Got a man. It's McCulley. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Option normal parallel 3. Cover 2 man.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Give cushion. Audible.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Nickel. Option is set. Single. Deep. Temperature. DB blip. Cover 1 hole.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Single mud barrier.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Look out, he's got room. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. And you just saw just 2 seasons ago, when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, a guy like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
Toss sweep, trying to get it outside to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Got a man. It's McCulley. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up a block.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Vertical hook out.
Calls his own number. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And another nice gain by the offense. All right, defense. We got to change something up here. They're putting a big drive together, play after play, having a lot of success. How do we break the rhythm? How do we give them something that can create a tackle for a loss or a sack or something to get momentum back on my side?
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wolverines! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Set to tight 15 place. Tight. There are 3 categories. You have 15 options. HP off tackle is selected.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's the give off the left side. At the 35, he's loose. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
There are 3 categories.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
And the Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the ground. He's got it again. And it's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Entering play.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the running back. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown Trojans! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him, great tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking because he'll make them miss. or he'll break tackles. And then you're right. Once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to under 18 plays. You have 8 options. 4, 3 is selected. Nickel. Option is set to single mud. DD blitz text free.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Running back searching for a hole. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Give cushion. Vertical hook L.
To the air, it's Underwood. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Coaching, there are 2 categories. You have 15 options. Single mug, there are 5 categories.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Seam flat.
On the ground, it's Hester. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Simpson. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought that
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Well, that linebacker sacked that quarterback, and he was on him quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, and you see quarterbacks back there pointing and telling the offensive line who to block, and, well, it didn't work, okay? He was not prepared for that. He comes scot-free, and the quarterback pays the consequences for that.
Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Option is set to 3, stack. There are 5 categories. You have 15 options.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Play call 3, stack. There are 5 categories. You have 15 options. Cover 3 drop is selected.
Slippery route 38. Seton Hill University 20.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Underwood. Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback will keep it. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Keep half.
Got it behind the line. It's Hester. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find the check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Slant is selected.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Sanders. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
I form is select wing. There are 3 categories. You have 18 options. Strong stretch is selected.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Max protect.
Now the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Auction is set to
Man, it's so hard to
plays.
be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Selected.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
they go right back to it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Pacing.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense.
Short cross. Short cross.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
Entering play
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Categories: empty and X replace.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Back to pass, it's Mayava. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush forward, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you can be coordinated.
And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down.
Time. Option is set to prep temp cover to temp view.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for space, it's Marshall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Cover 4.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push.
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering entering
right? They
play.
got to move those defensive linemen out of the way.
3.
At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have
FS
it.
middle. Cover 3. Cover 4. Cover 1 contains spy. Muggy T loop 1.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Spread.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run the football. It looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air. It's Keene. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
After that incompletion, now 4th down in your own end. With this much time left, do you trust your defense to get a stop? That's the question you've got to ask yourself. If you don't, then you need to go for this right now, and you need to try to go win this game.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Right.
The give to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking for a man. It's Fox. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Corner.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. The pressure was rising. Drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so at the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise, you can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Vertical hook L.
Back to pass, it's Key. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Entering play call, Coach Zidid.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite.
Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get...
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Coaching. Pause, you have 3 options. Depth chart is selected. Entering depth chart screen. 1 row 15. Slot 3. Slot 1. Slot 3. And resume. Entering cancel pop
This
up
ball
waiting
game,
for your
we're going to need you
resume
again down the road.
game.
You are not done.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time. We got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Goal line.
Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
Option is set to spread wide. Option is set to spread wide. Flex level. Option is set. Option is set. Empty base flex. There are 17 categories. You have 15 options. Verticals is selected.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
You have 15 options. Verticals is selected.
Offense getting set for 1st down.
Audible.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Fires to the middle. And the pass is broken up, incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again.
Verticals is selected.
Line gets set, 1st down.
Post set.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
Heads. Defense. Defend L. Entering play call. T drive. AHB strip. Empty and AHB duo. T drive.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Lost to throw again. Quick completion on the out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I like Interesting decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Jordan. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And that's a good solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. So first down in the red zone, and this crowd getting behind its defense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Short cross.
Give to the back. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2.
Inside red
I'm an OT. I start to get in this territory. I got to think, touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football. I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I got to take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
That's correct.
They'll try to run for it. Touchdown, USC! And they score first here in overtime. This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Option is set to free stack. There are 5 categories. You have
now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Free stack. There are 5 categories. Cover 4 pawns.
First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
They don't want to play another overtime. They'll try to win it or lose it on a 2-point conversion. He's in! The 2-point conversion in overtime. What a call to win the game! What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College
Entering
Football.
pause minute of screen, you have view highlights. Entering highlights screen. Generic list item. Overtime. Generic list item. Generic list item. Entering. Return to HUD. Entering online connection survey pop-up. How would you rate the network connection quality during this game? Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Top stories is members you have 32 CFD team schedule. Conference standings. Entering conference team name 116-0 SQSA lead. Team name 126-16. Team name 78-19 Ohio. Team name 112-0. Team name 6. Team name 85. Team name 120. Team name 116-0 SQSA lead. Big 12. ACC. SEC. Team name 28 Alabama. Team name 3017 Florida user lead. Team name 90. Team name 545 LSU user lead. Team name 10120 Tennessee. Team name 3413 Georgia. Team name 8200 Ole Miss user lead. MW American. Big 12. Big 10. Team name 16. Points for 7. Points against 104. Point differential minus. AVG margin. Home win / losses. Road win. Streak L1. Point differential minus 66. Entering Dynasty Hub screen conference. Heisman watch. Players of the week. Conference top scores / team skit members you have coach team depth chart stats record season stats team depth chart injury report Entering injury report spreadsheet screen. And stats record season stats. Entering season stats spreadsheet games passing interceptions 14, rushing, broken tackles 1, broken tackles 4, receiving, run after catch 12. Run after catch 5. And members you have 30. Actions you have 4. Recruiting is selected. You have 5 options. Entering overview screen. Entering warning. Rest. Entering members you have CFP team schedule. Coachable CFP team schedule. Entering teams. Week 6. Week 0. Week 1. Week 4. Week 6. Week 7. Week 8. Week 14. Week 9. Week 8. Week 9. Week 8. Week 14. Week 7. Week 8.